And the sad reality is that so many people are a remote control. A remote control where I can grab a remote and turn the volume down on you. And so the first thing you think is to just start speaking louder. Let me start speaking louder. Let me start yelling so they can actually hear me. Instead of using that to your advantage and saying, hey, they just turned the volume down on me. Just let me shut the F up then and just keep it pushing. If they not trying to hear you out, then what's the point of speaking to them, right? What's the point of speaking to them when they not even operating for the Lord? They not operating for Jesus Christ. And so they look at everything else and they say it's a problem with whatever you're doing. That's why I said we do live in the perfect world, just like that Goosebumps episode, The Perfect School, where literally everybody's trying to chase perfectionism. Then you just become a remote control. Then you just become a remote control. And so now you're just a remote control car, but you don't even have control of the actual remote to the dang car. And so you're letting other people control you, control your thoughts. If I want to go fish at this lake for a specific fish, and another guy comes up and says, hey, why are you using that bait? Why are you using that rod? Why are you even fishing here? Why are you targeting this fish? You should be at another lake trying to catch white bass for some reason, but I'm over here trying to catch crappie. It's that same aspect. Oh, let me go drive way over there to this other lake, and I'm going to get there. It's going to be shallow. It's going to be shallow and almost dried up. And then you come around and drive 2 hours back to the original spot you were, and then the same guy who told you to go there is fishing in your spot now. That's how life operates. And once we understand that, we have awakened in the Lord Jesus Christ. Spiritually, we have fully awoken in who we are supposed to be and what we are supposed to focus on in life. This ain't about a competition with the next man. See, any man who wants to make it a competition, that's for the weak. That's for the weak man. The player is a weak man. The pimp is a weak man. That's not what's cracking around here. The player is a weak man. The one-night stand woman and one-night stand man, those are weak men. Because those are easy opportunities to prowl on somebody like a roaring lion. Those are easy opportunities to prowl on somebody. That's the same thing as taking candy from a baby, because that's all they can do. Because they're a remote control. They're allowing their past to identify them by it's premeditation. Just saying like, hey, I know what you're going to do and who you are before you even do it, because of how we understand you. But that's the thing, is once you fully wake up for God and what's really going on in this world, you're going to actually understand that people want to look at us as my old self from 6 years ago. Right? They're going to look at me as my old self from 6 years ago and be like, hey man, wasn't you that guy that was smoking weed and doing all this clown stuff on these video games, and wasn't that you? I'm like, it wasn't me, bro, because I'm me now. I'm me now, bro. I'm me now, and I ain't no remote control. There's not a single area, location in this planet where I'm not gonna go because of somebody else. If I'm gonna go get my groceries, I'm gonna get my groceries. I don't give a fuck who walks in that store. I'm not looking for validation from no man. Because at the end of the day, I got to eat first before I allow this man to eat. At the end of the day, I got to eat first. And if I have enough, then I could put a steak on his plate. But you ain't finna take my plate. Simple as that. Because I ain't no remote control. I'm not going to allow you to use a remote and control my life. At the end of the day, you can't use no remote and control my life. And tell me who I'm going to be and who I'm not going to be. You can't use no remote and control me. Simple as that. Remember, we are Apollo Delta operators that believe in Jesus Christ, fear no man but God under the sun. There ain't no chip on our shoulders. We don't want no problems because it's about them terrorists overseas, man. God bless.